Welcome to the next edition of the Wednesday special. Today we're going to be trying out Rakdos Reanimation for Pioneer / Explorer. So the deck, we got some brand new copies of Zombify from Foundations. So that's what we're trying out. Mixture with Valgavoth's Faithful as our 5 pieces of reanimation spell. So if you like reanimation, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification alert for future videos. We're on our way to 2,000 subs. Let's get there together. Let's get into this deck. Let's see the deck in action. So we have 2 of the Faithful Valgavoths and 3 Zombifies. I think 5 is enough. We have 4 pushes, 4 Thoughts. These is just Premier with Faithful the Mirror Breaker. A couple Bitter Triumph to fill our yard up. We have a additional late game option with Croxa. We have some Fears and Blood Tithe Harvesters. And some Overlord of the Balmerk as a way to fill up our yard. And we have a Troxet and Valgavoth. 2 copies of each. Sideboard, though, we do have some Duresses for control. Mid-range, potentially even combo. 3 Torch the Towers for aggro. 2 Bank Busters for control and grinding matchups. We have 2 Ashioks to hate on stuff like Lotus Field that actually, tutors through the library. Also can help against a Graveyard Hate along with Go Blank for that matchup too. 1 Kolaghan's Command for Artifact Hate / Small Creature Hate. Sometimes you can make him discard. It's a okayish grindy card. And then we have Withering Torment for enchantment removal. That's what we're trying out today because Annex is such a powerful deck. Torment should help get rid of the Annexes. So let's see the deck in action. Burge. I guess Thoughtseize. Sure. Take my Fear. I think it makes the most sense. Alright, Theater. I don't want another land. There you go. Okay, Fountain Port. Another Thoughtseize. Takes my Balmerk. Tap land, go. Bankbuster. All these lands are kicking my rear. Man. Sure. That's not bad. It's actually really good. Okay. Go. You have removal for the Fear? Nope, draws a card. Okay, Fatal Push. Passes. More lands. Take a Valgavoth. Play a Fountain Port. Go. You have an Edict? Nope, it's a 1/1. So you need one more thing. You pay the ward. You do have another for Zombify, so we're not really worried about it per se. Okay. Interesting. Hit you for 9. Get back the Overlord. Take a FOMO. Play the FOMO, discard a Blackcliff Cleaves. Go. A Transmog. Cool. Now we got a reanimation spell. Now what? Scoops it up. So against Transmog, I don't think I'm going to be winning on the front of actually answering threats like this. So maybe some Duresses and some Bank Busters. Think over a Blood Tithe Harvester. Another Harvester. Run it like that. Okay, Cliffs. Like a Thoughtseize. Sure. Takes my Thoughtseize. Play the Theater. Keep it. Duress takes my Fable. Yeah. Tap land, go. Now, we play this card because of the Overlord. We can get this back. Play it. Go. Attempt to answer. Little goblin token. Get back to Troxa. Possibly. You have an instant speed spell, maybe? That enters Troxa. Scopes it up. 1-0. Let's get to the next. Through PayPal, I'm offering for $20 play your deck through League. I also give you an article about how to improve the list, and as well as some sideboard guides in very particular matchups. If you want to check out, the link is in the description. Now, let's get back into the video. Alright, so opponent rolled twice. Go ahead and Thought Seize. Pick a Fable. Go. So I don't mind this hand still. Thought Seize. Yard it. It's probably creativity if I had to guess. Man. Play a land and say go. Or I guess this could be the new Lotus Field. Is it Lotus Field deck? And then again, there's not enough. Man, why is this always gotta happen? You take a hand that should, by theory, reduce how many percent of lands I draw. I have 35% chance of drawing a land. Insane. This is definitely creativity. Take the Overlord. And of course I draw a land. The irony. Maybe I should play around that and make it disappear. Yeah, I should have. Should have impended it, but that would have been so long to get it off a pin. Fable. I guess all else fails, we could just hard cast a Valgavoth. At this rate. We have 8 lands at our disposal. That's nice. Fable. And a gate. That's reasonable. Tap land, go. So, we are slowly getting to this Valg. I guess play land, say go. Okay, cracks it, sure. Now, what's my best top deck here? Definitely not a Thought Seize. Probably worse than a land. Hitting me for 2? Sure. Alright. Harvester. Say go. If he has a removal spell, then we'll... whatever, right? We'll crack the blood when we want to. Question, is this the worm version? Or is it... I don't think it's Gear Hulk, right? We'd be seeing Magma Opus already. It probably is worm. Oh, no. I definitely should not have done that. Sure. He gets another Valgavoth. The irony. Tap land. Can I get this Valgavolt out? You're gonna answer my sure harvester. I was gonna sack it to get rid of the KebbieG, but that's game, right? That's just, yeah, 16. So against creativity, something like that maybe? Again, I don't really care for push. He's gonna just target his non-creatures. I can just trim back. Run it like that. We start off with a duress. Take a fable. Play theater. Thoughtseize, not having it. If I end up drawing lands, I'd rather just get through them now. Okay, I guess I'm destined to draw Thoughtseize. Take a Shark Typhoon and say go. That means you're probably going to impulse. Now, the question more goes... Okay. Say go. Now, I can't really attack with a hive, so he'll turn on his bite. Say go. So I could just get rid of that, I guess. Alright, get rid of a Valgavoth. I've been waiting for a creature to hit with this. Untap land wouldn't be bad, so I play around a Spell Pierce. Or just top deck a Duress and figure out if he has a Spell Pierce. Interesting. Yeah, Spell Pierce. Alright, play the first card that gets countered. Question is, do you top deck another counter? No way. Do you draw a counter? No. Okay. Alright, so he puts the Trox at the bottom. Let go. The Valgavoth should be pretty interesting. Shouldn't have really a way to answer it either. Let's get the treasure token started. Right, train starting. We need 3 treasures to get an Atroxa down. If I need to, right? Okay, shocks himself. He could... No, if he pays 3, he would have 1 additional, so he could only do Creativity X1. So, Mirax doesn't seem like the right call. Creativity X1 gets a Valgavoth. I don't want to do this. I think I just attack. He has to chomp. Or trade, I should say, not chomp. I mean, if you don't block, you lose. So we FOMO. Draw a card. Say go. Now, we could easily draw a card in his end step too with Castle Lockwayne, which is what we're going to be doing. The question is, how many actual threats does he have here? So you put that to the bottom. Okay. Let's draw a card. That flips. Overlord is not terrible. No more lands, please. And play an Overlord. Next turn we can give it, we could just copy it. Give back a FOMO. Attack. Okay, makes a couple 1/1s. They can block. Trading it? Sure. Say go. I definitely could have played a FOMO here, just so I could take an extra combat phase, a couple turns, but got there game 2. Run it back. Alright, so land. Play our own land. Now, how does our curve look like? We could FOMO turn 2. Well, we could just arrest now. That seems pretty reasonable. And we bait a spell period. Play a tap land. They go. I have Fable. Let go. Prismari command. And a Mirax. So I could play a FOMO plus Kroxa. Get rid of a Atrox. No. That makes it a little more awkward. I think I have to do it though. Eh. How do I want to do this turn? Kroxa gets underneath this. I think I could FOMO. I think I have to get rid of the Atroxa. And then append. Okay. A little rough. I mean, this Bitter Triumph has to basically seal this up. That is interesting. This is... I'm not sure the verbiage on that. Does he get to keep looping these? I mean, that would make sense. Oh, if you didn't control, put it in the graveyard. Sure. Sure, I'm just off. Oh, and 1 and 1. Let's get into the next. I am now offering Patreon and locals content exclusive. It includes sideboard guides, budget guides, exclusive videos, as well as other types of content. If you want to check out the link, is in the description. Now, let's get back into the video. Tap land. We'll play our own land. Say go. This is probably Quintorius, if I had to guess. FOMO. Get rid of a FOMO. Go. So I want to definitely trigger. Yeah, this is Quintorius. Can I beat Quintorius? Like that? It's very tricky. So we'll play there. Okay, don't need that. I wish I could play it, but at the end of the day, I just don't think it's going to be what's going to keep me alive. I don't know why I just picked up FOMO. Hit ya. I think it doesn't really matter if he has the combo, he wins. Yeah. So duress, go blank. No, Banky is not very good. Weirdly enough, Ashiok doesn't do much, right? It does stop his ramp, but that's essentially it. Fatal Push does nothing. Fable's probably too slow. Let's just do one Harvester, one Fable. But I don't really think this is going to be good. Can't cause everybody, yeah, they don't really search. Run it like that, I guess. Theater. Graveyard. Go. That's not a bad starting point, right? So we get to Duress. Bedeck. And a Thoughtseize. Take the Trumpeting card as far as they go. You draw a land, that's helpful. Play Overlord. Take a FOMO. And play a Faithful? Say go. If we draw an untapped land, we have multiple ways of getting back at Valgavoth, which is pretty powerful. Up the Beanstalk. We play FOMO. Pitch Troxa. Play a tap land. Catch ya. Say go. Question here is, do you have an untapped land and win? Okay, that's the land. Picks up Peruga. Alright, so we zombify. Get a Troxa. I need a Thoughtseize just to confirm. The rest count. We'll grab a Blood Crypt. And pick the rest of the cards up. Duress. See if you have a Quintorius. Catch ya. Untap the FOMO. Go. So, he does not have the mana for a Trumpeting Carnosaur yet. Unless he just top decks it. Sure. That's reasonable. Copies the Carnosaur, which is good. I would much rather that card, Spark Devils, go to the Carnosaur than a Con. Haha, he hit all his Spark Devils. So now he can't really combo with the Quintorius. I guess somehow he magically found the fourth spark.
I'm ready for another exciting
I
expedition.
don't know if he wins from here though.
Some mysteries beg to be solved.
Alright, so he copies the Quintorius.
You're about to be.
And he's done. Okay. So, he's stuck with that board state now. Question is, can I win through this board state? I have a Valgavoth. So I need to sack this, get a Val. Play it, untap land. Attack. Oh, I should have, doesn't matter what I did there. Discard a card. Get rid of that. Yep, go to 24. That's a spark double. Another Valgavoth, I guess. I could have done another Troxa, but Valgavoth I think is more intimidating. So, what do you got to say, opponents? We got some gigantic Elder Demons and a Phyrexian Angel. Karuga. Draw some cards. A decent amount of cards, actually. But you have no flyers.
Go on, tell your story. Sorry to wake you.
Yeah, I think we're taking game
Learn from the past.
2. Alright. Game 20. Another spark double. Now what? You gotta answer tons of stuff here. Yeah, got it. I think I just run it back. Yeah, run it back. Wheat. Have to take the land. We have Thoughtseize. Take the Quintorius. They go. I think I'm going to wait a turn before I try to vomit another Thoughtseize. I'll play FOMO. Get rid of Faithful? Go. So now he might play the Giant. A Duress. What about Thoughtseize? Play a Harvester, smash face, there you go. So he has a Sanctity. I mean, he could definitely play it. That basically would tap him down. I think he's better off just picking up a Karuga, but he disagrees with me. Catcha. They go. Okay, a land. So, picks up Karuga. And ramps. Sure. So we get rid of the Troxa. So we pick up the Troxa. I need an answer, so I need a Triumph. A Fountain Port. And a Bowel. Okay, both. Sweet. Gotcha. Go. Now you basically have to win this turn. Otherwise I win on mine. So tap land. Karuga, that's not a win condition. Sure. Pay 3 life. And attack. Got there. 2 and 1. Let's get into the wrap up. So what do we want to speak about this deck overall? It feels pretty solid, actually. We did lose to a probably a bad matchup, but besides that, facing Valgavoth is not really a good thing again for us. Like, we rely on the graveyard too much. If our opponent resolves a Valgavoth, of course they're just gonna win. So in the mirror or in a matchup like against Transmog or Creativity, like it's gonna be a problem. So keep that in mind. Besides that, you should have a decent coverage because we are kind of a generic good mid-range pile with additional reanimation features. So, and I like the fact, like I said, the overlords could help find Valgavoth's Faithful, which you could use to get back your Valgavoth or your Troxa. And 3 Zombifies I feel like is the right number. Often you draw multiple and you don't really want multiples unless you're facing control. So I do think this is a solid list if you're looking for a Reanimator pile. But until next time, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Shout out to all my supporters, and if you want to see any other content from me, check out either one of these 2 videos and playlist. And I'll talk to you soon.